Hi, good morning bees. As I told you today, I'm planning on painting some hives, and I thought I'll just take a moment to show you a little something when it comes down to painting beehives. So what I'm doing is I'm not just using paint, for the hives. So this is our white paint. I'm planning on painting them in half of them in yellow and the other half in white, as we have basically all of our corpses being painted in blue, which are already set out here. And yeah, so firstly, you got to make sure that you are using water-based paint. And a little trick that I am doing is I'm also using this thing. So we call this liquid rubber, but it's used for hydro isolation. So the idea is this is also water-based, very important. So the idea is you do a little mix of the two, sort of 3-to-1, and then you add a little bit of water, stir it nicely, get a good consistency, and just put it straight into the gun. And I've taken out the first beehives, which I'm just gonna get on with and see how it turns out. I've tested my gun, still working. All right, it was just a little trick that I wanted to share with you. This way, by using the paint and the hydro isolation, you'll make sure that firstly it's safe for the bees, and secondly it's gonna last a very long time despite the weather conditions. As you can see, my glasses and my face pretty much is all white, or at least that I can see in my camera. Now we've got these bad boys ready, and I've also managed to get these ones out. So this is, what is it? So that's a total of 36 hives, and they've taken 3.5 tins of paint. I showed you the mixture earlier, and now I just got to let them dry. And because the paint and everything in it is water-based, it only takes about 30 minutes until it dries up, and I can move them inside. Once I've done that, I can release these two beasts over there. But before that, they're gonna stay on the leash for now. That's all done. So 36, that's just under half of the hives that need painting. I've also got, check this out. See this big column? Well, it's actually got a bunch more inside, so I've maximized the space. So inside is hollow, but I filled it up with more boxes, right? So there is more to it than it seems, right? Hey bees, just a very quick last update for the day. Well, now I've moved back all of the painted hives, and as promised as an afternoon job. So as I told you, now I've closed off this part. I've just got the backside end to do, but that's going to be a little bit more complex, because over here is nice and easy. I just cut them up there, bolt them in, a little bit of silicone, that's it, and the water is going to be sliding backwards. But over there, if I'm to have it going on top over there and bolt it in the same way, then I'm going to have water going in. And if I have a square, well, almost a square panel like these ones, the water is going to stay in, and I don't want that. So I've got something in mind. I just got to find the suitable and material in particular that I've got in my head. Yep, and here at the back is a little bit messy because I was making sure that the front is nice and even, and then the back, it's not going to be visible. But I'm going to have to, and I will obviously, cut it all back at the same length. So when we apply, the metal panels, it's all going to fit in perfectly. Yeah, right. I'm going to get to it in the next few days. Ain't that right, my boy? Oi, oi. All right, guys. I'm going to feed the beasts now and call it a day. I'll be back tomorrow as always. Have a good day, guys.